Hey, wanted to hop on here for a short little blurb. In case you haven't heard, the big man's tariffs that have been sweeping the world has recently been ruled by the courts to be illegal. And he, of course, is going to try to get that appealed through the Supreme Court and all that good stuff, and we'll see how that plays out. But let's assume if that happens, how would that affect video game pricing right now? Like, particularly the consoles, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, they have all increased their prices, presumably because of this. They've all had a varying degree of how much they've increased their prices by and so on. So what if the Supreme Court decides to not hear the case, or they decide to confirm that they are in fact illegal and they have to basically undo all this stuff? What exactly is going to happen? That's a good question, I think, because there are people out there, maybe not the brightest in the world, but maybe they needed to buy a new video game console in the last couple of months or so that these price increases have been going on. Are they going to get the difference in their money back? Because after all, Nintendo doing their 10% or whatever increase across the board, Sony doing their $50 increase across the board, Microsoft doing similar increases that I think were even higher than either of those. Are those consumers going to be able to get back that money? Are the retailers that bought those products from those companies, are they going to be able to get back their money? Or is this just another way for them to scam us? And let's not, of course, discount the fact that apparently Sony is going to be doing some shrinkflation on the PS5 digital edition in Europe by including smaller SSDs, which is a really brilliant idea when you sell a digital-only console that has no disk drive to where you can just install a game from the disk. You have to download everything. But now you'll have less storage to install those games to. I guess enjoy the Call of Duty, Fortnite, and 2 or 3 other games you can install on the hard drive, because that's going to be it. Yeah. That sounds about right, doesn't it? But that's the world we live in, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. But that's going to be the last line.